Hey guys, and welcome to Gwent, the Witcher card game. My name is Jaggerus, and today I have a ranked Scoia'tael deck for you guys, and that is a Scoia'tael spell deck. And a lot of different variations of Scoia'tael spell have been going around, and a lot of them are including Mahakam Ale as a card. This is a new card which boosts a random ally on each row by 4, so this is worth a minimum of 12, but if you're using it to also boost your Farseers, or your Dol'Blathanna Protectors, you know, you get extra value out of this. Some people run this deck without Farseers, but this is the scoia'spell deck that I've been enjoying running. And the gist of this deck is that you have Farseers and Dol'Blathanna Protectors, and they synergize, because if you have Dol'Blathanna Protectors in your hand, then they trigger the Farseer, because these guys get buffed every time you play a special card. And Farseers, if a different ally or unit in your hand is boosted, in a turn, then they boost themselves by 2. And so then if you use a beer to buff an ally, these guys get boosted. And similarly, if you use a special card and one of these in your hands get boosted, then that will trigger this thing's boost effect as well at the end of the turn. So lots of options there for boosting. On top of that, we have Elven Mercs, which are going to help us find cards. So look at the top 2 bronze special cards from your deck, play one and shuffle the others back so we can find ales. Other things that synergize with special cards, we have Ithlin. Ithlin play a bronze spell, boon, or hazard, so she basically double plays a spell. We have Elza's Thunder, which is a spell, and we have Quensign, which is a spell, so basically you want to just be aware that you need these in your deck if you are running Ithlin, and so you can use her to double play either a zap or a shield. Then we also have Elza's Double Cross, which we can use to find either a Farseer or a Dol'Blathanna Protector, depending on how much these have been boosted. Nature's Gift allows us to play any special card. Marching Orders will give us the lowest bronze or silver unit, so we can use that to find Elven Mercs, and if we've thinned all of these, just another unit. Then we have Artifact Compression and Mandrake, which we can use to deal with pesky cards. These are really good against things like Morkvarg. They're good against Gremist, for example. Artifact Compression actually really good against Gremist. Mandrake also good for resetting things like Impera Enforcers and Impera Brigades in Spies, so strong cards. Then I like to run Drought. We also have Muzzle and Yorvith. Yorvith, damage an enemy by 7. If it was destroyed, boost all elves in your hand by 1. And he synergizes nicely with Farseer. Muzzle we can use to abduct something that's, you know, a problem. And then we also have Kieran as a lock, because I like to run a lock. Some people don't want to run locks, but for me, I think they're really good, and I like to run them. So that is the deck. If you like this video, do hit that thumbs up button. We're running Ethne as our leader, obviously, because she allows us to replay a bronze or silver special card, so we can basically just replay one of these. Kind of not rocket science. And without further ado, I'll jump into a ranked game, and I'll showcase this deck in action for you.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Humans have no place in Brokilon.
Okay, so up against Emir. Emir means spies, and spies mean we want Artifact Compression and Mandrake, because we can just use this to get rid of them. We also have a Drought, Elven Merc. We want to have basically one Protector and one Farseer, at least, because then basically when we play the Farseer, the Protector gets buffed, and these two synergize together, so it's nice to have both of them. Elza's Thunder, Mahakam Ale. We're going to mulligan the Elza's Thunder, because we want to play that with Ithlin. And similarly, we're going to mulligan the Ale, because we'll find them later. Marching Orders is good, Ithlin is good. This is a fantastic hand, so I'm just going to leave it at that, basically. Now, going first isn't so bad, because if you have a Farseer, you can just play one. You can also actually find a Farseer with Elza's Double Cross if you have it, which gives you options. So he has just looked at the top 3 units from our deck and chosen one to boost self-bite's base power. So this went from a 4, I believe, to a 13, which means he saw a 9, which means the top 3 cards in our deck, one of them is Kieran. So that is what this tells us, because the only 9 strength unit in our deck is Kieran, so Kieran is near the top of our deck. These are the kind of things you do want to be thinking about as you play this game. We can always reset him, so not really too much of an issue there. And we're just going to open with a Farseer. Because we're playing second, we don't need to make sure that we keep up with his points necessarily. Like, so long as we can catch him in 2 plays, life is more or less okay. So now is probably a good time to play the weather. This will get me, what, 6 points, I believe? Should get me 6 points. This is not spies. This is very interesting. Not spies. Okay, let's play Drought. So there, you see, we get 4 damage plus the 2 on the Farseer, and that's also buffed my Protector, as you saw there. And he has passed, so we're going to get another 4 points, actually, from this. So we're actually only down by, what, 6? So we need to make up 6 points. And the question is, what is the best way to do that? We don't really want to pull more units. We don't really want to... I mean, we could try and find an Ale. We could Elven Merc into an Ale, But then we risk pulling Quen or First Light, in which case we'd have to then rally. Because Quen isn't going to work for us. So I think we take the risk, though. We're likely to find an ale. Hey, look, do you want ale or ale? I want premium ale. So we'll ale. You see that buffs the units, and then he takes damage, and everyone's happy. We win the round. Easy peasy. And now we're in control. So we're a card down, but we're in control. And the question is, do we want a long round? Because if we want a long round, which isn't actually bad for us, then we should pass and have him play a card. If we want a short round, then we're better off not doing that. Mulliganing the Protector there because I want the Farseer in my hand. And all in all, we're probably okay to just pass and have a long round. Although, we do have a lot of tempo plays, you know, with Protectors. So we could play into this round and kind of see what happens. And then just go for a Protector play in the basically final round. Which isn't a bad shout either. So actually, let's play into this round. Because, like, with Emir, they do well in long rounds too. And that's something that's worth being aware of. This isn't a huge issue because we can just play a Elven Merc. And that will deal with that. The problem is if we play the Elven Merc and it pulls a Ale, we don't get that much value. Alternatively, we can actually also use Ithlin here as a blockade. And then we'll play Quen. We could Alza's Thunder it, but double Quen is actually quite good. Because we can set up protection on our units. Ideally, double Quen, you'd want to hit a Farseer and a Protector. But this is still fine. Because, I mean, we could double Alzas and stop this, but it's not great value out of Alzas. Like, we'd get, what, 7 value out of Alzas by doing that? Well, 9. Don't know what this deck is. Low MMR, guys. Low MMR is a strange place to be. I'm just going to put that one out there. So what do I need? The thing is, I don't want to boost the cow carcass, so I don't want to find ale yet. Because if I find ale now, then life is kind of awkward for us. We could Yorvith, but this guy's only a 2, so that's not a huge play. We can get Alza's double cross, and that will give us a Protector. We can get First Light. I don't really know what that'll give us. We can reset this, but it's not a huge play. I mean, we may as well. It's 14 points. Like, it doesn't look like he's going to be playing Enforcers anyway. So let's just play Artifact Compression and do that. And the thing is, if we get tempo on him here, we could pass and just, like, regain card advantage. I don't really get why he seems to think this is a great plan. Okay, so let's marching orders. I mean, if we get ale, we get ale, you know? But turns out we got a choice, so we'll take the Alza's Thunder. And ideally we zap this. This is worth 4 if we zap it. This is worth 6, right? So we zap the 6. It also means he can't pick it up with Emir. So it's a better target.
That was not in the spell books.
Okay, so now Yorvith is decent value, so let's play Yorvith. And we'll play him on a different row so that if we do get more beers, that, you know, we get value out of those beers. We could have passed there? I don't know, actually. No, I don't think we could have.
There is but one punishment.
So he'll pick up... What's he going to pick up? I guess he can pick up what he plays. He could pick up Germain and play double Germain. So I guess it's a swarm strategy. If we pass here, he has to play another card. I'm kind of okay with playing into this round is the thing. Like, nothing too bad has happened. We have 12-point Kieran, but there's nothing really good to lock or to move. I'm just kind of thinking what the best play is. Like, we're okay to drain cards here, but there's nothing huge that we'd really want to play. I mean, if we could try and find another Farseer, so maybe we Nature's Gift into First Light. Let's do that. Rally, and hopefully we get an Elven Merc. Oh, we got a Protector. Protector's alright. Like, we have one in hand. That gives us a lot of points. It's a big tempo play. I thought this was going to be Spies, and it's just some kind of homebrew. But that is what happens, and, you know, that's kind of fun, because you don't really know what your opponent is going to do, necessarily. Like, you don't know what their kind of win condition is. I guess this guy is looking to play Swarm. It must be a Swarm strategy, right? Holy shit, he's playing the beer. Ale of the Ancestors is a terrible card, you guys.
Humans are
This is why Ale of the Ancestors is a terrible card. It just is, it's defeated by so many things. If you move it, you know, it overrides it. If you weather, it overrides it. If you lock it, it overrides it. And now we're 25 points up. So he's buffing his cows. I know he has more cows he can play. We are 8 points up. I can Mandrake for 6. What other spells do I have? What even can I play? I can play First Light again, right? I can play Nature's Gift again. If I play Nature's Gift again, I can guarantee a beer. So maybe we do that and we just get a beer out. It's not a bad play because it'll buff these again. So Nature's Gift. Mahakam Ale. And now we're on 71 points. Do we just go for a 2-0? The problem is, at the moment we're not igniable. Like, that is a good thing. At the moment we are not igniable. So that is good. That's something that's worth being aware of. Do we just banish this? If we banish this, it doesn't trigger with the Mandrake. He played a 2-point play. We're 27 points up. I mean, maybe we just pass. I don't think he can catch us that easily. And this way we can't get ignied. I know he has 10, 11, 12... He's got 14 points with his... whatever it is, the silver dude that spawns cows. I think he's worth 14. Maybe he's only worth 12. Vesemir. Okay, into an alchemy card. D-bomb. Holy shit. Holy shit. Why wouldn't you not hit this one? Oh, I'm still ahead. Decoy. Which means his last card I know is that guy who spawns his friends, right? I can't believe people run D-bomb! What is this? What is this? I'm glad I didn't play this, because I would have been countered. So what have we got left? Muzzle, Alza's Double Cross, Mahakam Ale, Farseer. This is not a great card, so let's mulligan this. Farseer is not really a great card either, because we don't have any spells. But we have 31, 38 points in hand. Muzzle would have been good. Alza's Double Cross would have given us this guy. But it would have been another spell. Ale would have been 8 points. Right, show me. Show me your cards. Yeah, there he is.
Not afraid. You should.
And that's GG. We send a GG. I have no idea what was going on there, but, you know, that was an interesting deck, and props to this person for playing something interesting. But that is Scoia'tael spell with Ale, so you can kind of see how that works out. I'll jump into another game now and showcase this deck in action once more for you.
I respect nothing human. Humans have no place in Broccolon.
Ooh, the Ethne Mirror. The Ethne Mirror. So, Ethne Mirror, Mandrake is good in Ethne Mirror. Artifact Compression is good in anything where we can get that with Nature's Gift. Muzzle, we've got a couple Farseers, we've got a Protector, we mulligan the Ale, got another Protector, we mulligan the Protector, because you only really need one in hand. We have Artifact Compression, which means we can use Nature's Gift to find what we like. So let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, so they're going first. Alza's Double Cross. Operator. Oh, this is interesting. Why would you give me that? That is a good card to give me. So if we Nature's Drift Alza's Double Cross, then they can't muzzle our Farseer. But I think we just play our Farseer. And then if they pass, we can play Ithlin.
I've seen it already.
Or, you know, just something that's worth a point. Royal Decree into Muzzle. Okay, so we'll just take this back. Oh, we can't take it back. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. Huh, I did not realize that's how that worked. I didn't realize she would buff because you got kidnapped. Now I can't kidnap it, but I guess I can kidnap the one that they play. We just play Kieran.
Humans are not to be trusted.
That is an interesting play. I am interested. Also, if we stack them like that, then it counters his Ale a little bit. question is, do we want to Ithlin now?
Have strength, my love.
When we can catch up? That is the question. Or do we save it for later? Yeah, there's the ale. Boom. See? So I'm not really worried because we can reset things. If we pull this and we pull an ale, that's not great. How many points behind are we? 19. So if I play this, I get a few. If I play this, I get 8. Or just play the Farseer. It means that we can't quen the Farseer, but we can still quen the Elven Merc, so it's ultimately fine.
Nigh is the time of the sword.
So what's he going to go for? The thing is, if he goes Alza's Thunder, we probably have to go Alza's Thunder. Interesting. So he didn't kill this. Yeah, I'm 27 points down. I think I have to go Alza's Thunder if I'm going to go for it.
Nigh is the time of the sword.
So we'll do that. And ideally you don't want him to have units on every row. So we could kill both of these and that would stop his beers. But you get less value then out of your zap. Like that would only mean I got 7 value and I need the points at this stage. Because we are a little bit behind.
Enough of this farce. Vetrai, Enlay!
Okay. Still fine. So, Elven Merc.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy
Beer?
the weather.
I think
while
we go
still
beer.
can.
There we go. We are 6 points behind. But if he plays a Farseer, we can steal it.
Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
So that's fine. I could also pull Alza's Double Cross. If I pull Alza's Double Cross and then get another Farseer. And that thins all of my Farseers. Or we pull Marching Orders. Which isn't a bad play. Because then we can get another one of these and play more beer. Yeah, I think Marching Orders is where you go here. Because then you get a unit. Which is useful. And then you can use that unit to... I could first light into a Farseer or a Protector. Or an Elven Merc. Or we just go the safe play and play the beer. Let's rally. It gives us an extra special. And it also thins our deck. Huh!
Moment. I've seen it already.
Oh, there's a Farseer.
Yes, that would fit perfectly.
Show Sage into a beer. He must... I mean, he's not going to zap me. So I guess we can artifact compression this operator. And that's a decent number of points. Because we still have Mandrake, double play Mandrake, and we still have Muzzle. So I'm kind of okay with that. And I know that 2 of his cards are Protectors, right?
Hen Ikea, Ted Dayred is nigh.
Do I just let him have this? I feel like I'm almost just let him have this. Like, he's played so many points. But maybe he doesn't have... So then maybe he doesn't have Farseers at all. He just has Protectors. We play this, it's a 16-point play. Because at the moment his Protectors are going to be quite buffed, which means I'm not going to be able to muzzle them. Right? Because he's not playing Farseers. He's just playing... He's playing, like, Sage and stuff. Let's play this. Because I'm kind of okay going 1 card down in this round. Because I have counters for his win conditions. And the more cards we get out of him, the better. If I artifact compression this, I don't get enough points. And he can artifact compression me, is the thing. We can also pull Alza's Double Cross and that'll get us a Protector. We have an Elven Merc. We have 2 Protectors. Mahakam Ale. Yorvith and Drought. Maybe we just pass? Passing here is not bad. I think it's okay to pass here. Question is, does he have Mandrake? Because we have Mandrake and we have Artifact Compression. He can Artifact Compression us, though. Okay, Yorvith and a Protector. Dol'Blathanna Protector is actually pretty decent. The thing is, I'm not necessarily going to have a target to kill with Dol'Blath, because he's played 2 Sages, 2 Elven Mercs. You know, he's played quite a lot of units, so then you don't get a target, and then that can be a little bit awkward. So I guess we just play Dol'Blath here.
Enough of this farce. Vedrai, Enlay!
And then we go into the final round and we play all of our Protectors.
That was very kind.
Right? Because we can get Elsa's double cross with Ithne. Although, we probably want to play Thing instead. That's not bad. Does he have a clear skies? That is the question. He probably does, because he's playing Elven Mercs, but he's played 2 Elven Mercs. So the question is he going to play Clear Skies? If he plays Clear Skies, this isn't actually great of a card anyway, so let's just mulligan it. Beer. Okay.
Dol'Blathanna!
This is awkward.
Dol'Blathanna!
That doesn't work the way you think that it works. Oh dear. Please don't have Scorch. I feel like you wouldn't run Scorch in this deck, right? You're buffing your units that much that you wouldn't run Scorch. Nature's Gift into probably Elsa's double cross. The question is, am I better off playing a Protector or am I better off getting rid of one of his?
Have strength, my love.
I actually have no idea. That's not a great ale. Oh, I really hope he doesn't have Scorch. That would be such a shame. Jesus Christ, he has 16-point Protectors. So definitely resetting his is worth more than buffing ours. Guess we do that. And they're all just chilling out at 15 points apiece. He's got another one at least. So we Mandrake into Root Extract, kill one of these. I mean, basically every single play that I'm making is at least 16 points here. Like, all of my cards. Well, like, there's a lot of points going on. He's going to reset one of mine. I'm going to reset one of his. I'm going to lose by, like, 1 point. Oh!
There will be no negotiation.
Oh, it feels super bad. Unless, wait, let me work this out. So we can Marching Orders an Elven Merc. That's not enough points, right? Marching Orders, let me think. Marching Orders, Elven Merc. I need something that's worth more than 15. Marching Orders, Elven Merc. Beer. That works, right? I think that works.
Everything all right?
I think this works. So I was gonna kill one of his units. I guess actually I would have won because he has to artifact compression, whereas I would have had to Mandrake. Shit, but he can reset at 22 now.
Humans have no place.
So I don't think this is enough points, because I think I fucked it up. Basically. Ah, fuck, because I would have removed his 18. I think I've maybe made the wrong choice there.
Not too shabby.
Oh,
Not
shut
shabby
up.
at all.
Close though, close though. I mean, this Spell Mirror is a bit of an awkward one. A little bit of an awkward one. He wasn't running Farseers, and I should have realised that, and he got his muzzle, and it made life a bit more awkward for me because he then got a Farseer. So that was kind of a problem. But more or less the deck works, and you can see 2 variants of the deck there. I probably could have played that better, I think. If I had Mandraked, he wouldn't have gotten 2 points. So he would have gotten 17, became 0. But I would have had a 17. I think I still would have lost. It's bloody close, you guys. Bloody close. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you guys think of the Sage variant? What do you think of the Ale variant? Tell me how I messed up. But the deck is pretty solid, I would say. I think the deck is pretty decent. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Let me know what other decks you guys want to see me play. And you can always subscribe to the channel. You can also find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Jagras, and on Twitter @Jagras. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!